Hello, hello, hello. Today I'm going to speak a little bit about giving people the thing that we want to have ourselves. I think this is so funny because often, like in love languages, like we give, the way that we give love is like obviously what we want to receive ourselves, like whether it be physical touch or words of affirmation or acts of service. And it's a big one in relationships because ultimately, if we're not getting our love language met, we don't feel fully fulfilled, nourished, satisfied, complete. Even though we obviously need to give ourselves, the love and stuff that we seek in relationship with others, whether it be an intimate partnership, work, or friendship. But it's often and not like my teacher Michael says that we should continue to everything that we wish to invite into our lives, we should give to other people, whether that be more compliments, whether that be supporting our friends in their businesses, whether that be giving someone a massage, without needing anything in return, because that's really the medicine I think that so many of us forget, is like we do things conditionally because we want it in return, and ultimately we get triggered or we get pissed when we don't get what we want back in our life. And that's when the ego wants the separation, causing that kind of that belief that we are separate, and then that causes friction, and then we have arguments, then we go into the fear, and then we kind of suppress, and like all of the emotions that come through from not being fully whole within ourselves. And I think that's such a key component that I want to get through, and just seeing how like much the work that I do with women, especially now, going to be moving towards working with men as well, mainly focusing on women, but also inviting in men to the space, because I think so much of our society is based on feminism and like what women should have. But I think a lot of the time, if men haven't grown up with a solid female presence, that receptive, feminine, nurturing essence, then they ultimately, it's no wonder they don't know how to treat a woman, with respect, because and give them, we can't give someone something that we don't give ourselves. So if I don't give myself love, how can I expect someone else to give me love? And I see this with a lot of people and in myself, like needing love from external source because I haven't been able to fill that cup myself. And I think this takes time, it takes healing, it takes presence and honesty with ourselves. However, I think a big part of the healing journey that we're on is giving ourselves what we seek from someone else. So giving ourselves validation, giving ourselves compliments, giving ourselves pleasure, love, connection, instead of seeking it externally and feeling not fulfilled by that, that constant need for external stimulation, external distraction from what we actually truly desire, which is love and connection to self. And then from that fullness, from that juiciness, we can then give that to others because we're full. And that's really the medicine of meditation and what I'm teaching in my soon to becoming upcoming group coaching program, Head to Heart, which is all about connecting women with the heart, helping you choose love instead of fear, and helping you move beyond your own limitations that are causing you to not live in alignment with yourself, with your food choices, with your relationship choices, but mainly with your desire to become, that desire to create, the desire to go do that thing that you've been putting off, but in your heart is like the one thing that's going to set you free. So if you want more information on that, please send me a message. I'm going to be opening enrollment soon. Send me your email and you'll be the first to receive the early bird prize, which is always going to be nice to commit and to start the new year in a really beautiful, positive way, connected to your heart, connected to yourself, and let that be the driving force in life. Let that intention, let that heartfelt presence that chooses love guide you. And that's really something that I'm learning so much myself recently, and also with the women I work with, and soon to be in more of a group setting, which is so powerful. So I'd love to see you there. Send me a message if this resonates, feel free to share it, and let's connect. I'd love to connect with you and see how I can further assist you on your spiritual self-healing, self-love journey. Shanti Shanti, Hari Om.